Let's talk about trustworthiness because I think you can actually measure it. I want to give you a simple formula, but let's talk about trust in general. It's at an all-time low based on any survey you talk about, but we're more distrusting and we actually have a position towards that. Instead of being trusting at all, we're actually distrusting as our starting position. You have to woo people over. But how do you measure it? Like we're close, we're sort of. Let me give you a simple formula. This comes from Charlie Green's book, Trusted Advisor. And he says trustworthiness is a formula that's simple. Credibility plus reliability plus intimacy over your self-orientation divided by. Work all those out on a 1 to 10 scale. Your credibility, reliability, intimacy. Think relationship. But your credibility, how good are you? Are you a subject matter expert? That'd be a 10. Are you a novice? Are you lack of trustworthy, right? So what's the scale? Reliability. Are you consistent, faithful? Have you done what you've said? Can we rely on you? And then intimacy, think more relational connection. Do you have bandwidth connection? Relational capital, we talk about that sometimes. Divided by your self-orientation. So think about it for a second. If somebody, for some reason in your world, was credible, 10 out of 10, reliable, they're 10 out of 10, intimacy, you've known them for years, 10 out of 10. They come across still, though, as being self-oriented, 10 out of 10. You're at a score of 3. It's easiest to fix that one, right? To come across as being a servant leader, wanting more for them and you need from them. But think in a normal sales setting now. You barely know the person. You got to think through credibility. How do I prove I know what I'm talking about? And you can, again, think through chemistry, competency, the ethos, pathos, logos, whatever it is. They're all somewhat repackaged things of the same thing. Fine. But I like this terming. Credibility. Am I going to do what I say? Well, if I come in with a referral, that increases my credibility. My reliability, my follow-up's got to be fast in a sales cycle, right? That proves my trustworthiness, my reliability. And intimacy, you got to walk with them, especially in a longer or larger sale. The longer you walk with them, the better you feel is credible. But that self-orientation piece, if you're a salesperson trying to sell them something, your self-orientation seems to be stronger for them. If we can keep that in check and actually have it be in check, not just to sell them and manipulate them, but if you can actually prove yourself credible, reliable, and have a relational connection be in the intimacy side, and we can check that self-orientation, pretty powerful concept. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments.